Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've had a couple of ales so far today. It's sort of the late Saturday afternoon now, but yeah, time to knuckle down and really get into it. So we've got the latest beers from Future, who are currently one of my favourite breweries in Australia. They're out of Sydney. They're in that like Marrickville area where all the good breweries are, and you can walk from one to another. So I've got my hashtag proper glassware. So yeah, this is their November release. So they've been out now for a couple of weeks. I've got the fall. So you've got a hazy pale ale called Solara, and that is 5%. And then we have a double dry hopped hazy IPA at 7.1% called Katakana, and that is with West Coast Brewing out of Japan. So hence the name. I don't know what katakana means, but definitely sounds Japanese. And then we have a Visitor Permit, which is a triple dry hopped California IPA at 7.2%. And that's with Alvarado Street out of California, USA. So Brady, the owner slash head brewer, pretty much does everything at the brewery, I think. He used to work for Alvarado Street, so it's a pretty cool collab. But the one I'm most excited for, my favourite brewery from England, Track. So Future's done a collab with Track. They've done a few in the past, actually. So Brady's got some really good contacts out there. So this is a 7.8% double dry hopped hazy double IPA called Placo. So yeah, really looking forward to that one. It's like one of my favourite Aussie breweries with one of my favourite English breweries. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. So yeah, 4 beers in one sitting. It's going to make for a big review. Yeah, as I said, I've had a couple of beers this afternoon. I was hanging out with Miscellaneous earlier. I've sort of been in and out of outside and inside. It's a nice day out there, so got to make the most of it. Just been hanging with the dogs. I felt a bit shitty, to be honest, too. Like, I'm just really knackered, like tired from work and doing these trips to Melbourne to go to gigs. And I'm getting old, boys and girls. So let's do it. I'm going to go obviously in that order because it's low ABV to high. So yeah, we'll start off with the 5% hazy. I'll read what it says on the back first. So Solara, this hazy pale was double dry hopped with Motueka and nectar on. That's all it says. And cheers to the chat. We've even got some Twitches. Cheers, Angie. Cheers, Craig. Good to see you coming from both. Yes, I said coming. On your Juzz. Welcome in. Yeah, pretty cool, isn't it? I wanted to buy more merch. Obviously, I didn't have the cash, but they didn't have a lot of the stuff went really quick. Apparently, both bands have websites where you can get their stuff like down the track. Metallica actually had a pop-up store in Fitzroy when I was leaving. I was going to go check it out, but I just ran out of time. Yeah, it just wasn't good timing. I've had a lot of bills and shit recently, and yeah, obviously going to 2 gigs and paying for 2 lots of accommodation and travel and shit. Like the old bank balances. So buying heaps of merch was just never an option. But yeah, I got the Oasis bucket hat. I was happy with that. I really wanted to get one of the Adidas like sweaters. You can still get them, but yeah, I'll just sort of see what happens. As far as Metallica goes, I think I'll see them again, so I'll just save up more money for next time. Metallica's merch is you pretty much get it anyway, like wherever you go. Like this shirt I've got on now is just a basic Metallica shirt. It's not from the concert. We may as well go the full pour. We're not here to fuck spiders. So yeah, I felt a bit flat probably the last couple of weeks, but I think getting a bit of sunshine and having a quiet weekend at home is definitely going to help. It's just, yeah, not sleeping very well is always a tough one, especially when you're working hard. So there's the beer. Looks a bit shitty in the camera. It's more of a bright orange. It looks real washed out. The lighting's shit. I'm trying to sort of get it accurate, but yeah, it doesn't really do it justice. Cheers, mate. Good to see you again. And yeah, apologies for falling asleep on the Twitch the other night. Yeah, I've had a massive week, so hopefully I'm in better spirits tonight. So yeah, it's I would say a light orange in colour. I would say cloudy appearance. One finger heads, probably light to medium like body. And carbonation, I'd say light. Let's go a whiff. It's funny because this cologne I've been using lately, it's what it is. It's like a company in Australia that's making colognes that smell like the real top dollar stuff, and they actually call themselves Whiff. So I'm like, it's a pretty cool name. I've been using this vanilla one. It's like vanilla and smoke. It's so fucking good. So I was just sitting up and like, did I have my head down or head back? Yeah, cool, dude. Yeah, I just bought the initial. I went the initial pack. I really wanted like a vanilla-y type one. I got two vanillas. One was like a woody sort of one, or maybe a tobacco-y sort of one. And then they threw in a freebie, so I got four. So they're gonna last me fucking ages. I only really use that stuff sort of special occasions. So, but yeah, you don't feel so bad spraying it on yourself, knowing that it's not as expensive as a lot of the other ones are. I just can't justify paying that much for something like that. Like all it is a fucking cent in a bottle. It's like how do people pay like thousands of dollars for that shit? But then people would look at me and go, "How does he pay $50 for one beer?" Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like fucking clothing. I mean, clothing at least you get the quality of the clothing itself sort of thing. Like if you buy a say you buy a Prada bag and then you got like a fake Prada bag, the real one's probably gonna last shitloads longer. So I'm gonna say it's very citrusy, like white bread base, maybe a touch of biscuit. But yeah, mainly citrus, like orange, grapefruit, um, tangerine, like lemon and lime, maybe a touch of stone fruit. Yeah, it just smells like a citrus bomb, and like just looking at it, it's going to be like a softer, lighter sort of option. Anyway, let's get stuck into it. I've got four to drink, so cheers, guys. There it is. F. F for future. Funnily enough, Angie, that first taste, I do get that fruit. I get some stone fruit. I get some like sweet peach, some nectarine, and it's a little bit earthy. Hmm, it's a very punchy pale ale, like plenty of flavour. Cheers, Evie. Welcome in. Everyone hit the old like too. Let's get this shit pumping. It's one of those streams when I do a couple of beers, you never know how long they're going to go for. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a bit of a weird day. Like I don't know. As I said this morning, I just didn't feel myself. I just felt really drained, like physically and mentally. Like you know, how sometimes like when there's like I love doing beer reviews. I love getting on camera and talking shit to people, and yeah, I'm generally a pretty happy person. I don't really get down in the dumps. If I'm pissed off, I get angry. But this morning, I just felt like really flat, like even mentally. It's like not like depressed, but like just, oh, I can't be fucked. Like, yeah, I just feel tired mentally as well as physically. So it's sort of like, it's hard to get on YouTube and, yeah, do beer reviews and stuff, something you love when you're just not feeling it. That's sort of why I've been a bit absent this week. Because yeah, you gotta be in the mood for it. And like the good thing is I say exactly what I think, and people know what sort of mood I'm in. I wear my heart on my sleeve and stuff. So yeah, it shows. It's like just keeping it real, sort of thing. So yeah, that's why I don't know. Just when it came to having a beer this week, I just wasn't feeling it. I just felt real fucked all the time. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I the reviews were good, Evie, but then I went live on Twitch to play music and stuff and just got real sleepy. I think everyone could sort of see it coming. The good thing is everyone's sort of, yeah, as Justin said to me before in a message, people are supportive of it and they're used to it and they sort of see it coming and they're there to sort of like help me out. Like, yeah, so that's the one. I mean, that's one awesome thing about having a good community, good people around you. People are just looking out for you and stuff. So yeah, I work hard. I do a lot of shit outside of work. I obviously have trouble sleeping, so it's just like a combination of many things. And obviously, when you come home and you have a beer and you relax, your body just like wants to shut down. So it's always going to happen. But yeah, as long as nothing stupid happens, like yeah, you don't want to be like waking up during the stream and then you start getting changed or like yeah, just shit like that, like people making fun of you and yeah, I feel like I'm in good hands. Yeah, I'm getting definitely getting what nectarine and peach. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've never really gone back to them. So have you sort of watched some of them back, have you? And the it's not there. I've heard on Twitch like it's not even really worth watching stuff back. See, I didn't know Twitch was like that. I just assumed it was like YouTube and it would like store them there. And it is cool though, like at the time, like just playing music and a little hangout, and you're not having all the other fuckwits coming in, and sort of a little getaway for a while. But yeah, this pale ale's good. So out of the four beers, this is the only one that's not a collab. It's just their own stuff. One thing that's cool is Hotel Sweeney's in the city in Sydney. They were doing a tap takeover of Future this week. They had about probably 10 of their beers on tap. So if anyone's in Sydney City this week and wanted somewhere to go for a drink, I would recommend there. And in Melbourne at Beer Mash, I think tonight they were having a Future tap takeover. So obviously, if I was in Melbourne, that's where I'd be. I don't know if Brady was traveling around because sometimes when they have tap takeovers, the people from the brewery are actually there, like in person, sort of talking to the customers and stuff. Yeah. If Future got big, I reckon I'd be like, "Hey man, how about a job?" That'd be cool. Yeah. So the new thing now is this stupid. They've got the portrait and the landscape YouTube, and it's like I just don't see the point in it. It's just annoying. It clogs up people's feed even more. Like now, every time you're looking through YouTube, all these people have got two videos of the same thing. I've got the hiccups real bad. I need to turn myself upside down and scull water. So yeah, I've stopped doing that. I got sick of that shit. So yeah, let's finish this one up and move on to the next. Anyone else having a drink or a smoke or any food? One thing I had today when I felt really flat, I was talking to Drew and I said, I really feel like an energy drink and just something to snack on. It's got a bit of sugar in it. I just need a little sugar rush. And anyway, I got some groceries delivered and I had a one of those mother energy drinks and they had how you get like chocolate mud cake? They had them on special and it was a caramel mud cake and I thought that sounds really good and I want to give that a try. And yeah, I had a big slice of it. Then I was like, fuck, that's amazing. I had another slice with a coffee. It went down really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's just all it is. I think it's because a lot of people watch YouTube on their phones. So they're trying to make it so it's easier for people to watch normal streams on your phone. But I don't get it because, like, whenever I watch a stream, if I'm on my phone, I just turn it around sideways and it goes to landscape. Like, it's weird. Nah, mate. I'm going to cook up a steak after this stream. It's a bit early, like, quite often on the weekend, I sort of have tea a bit later. Depends on what I've been doing, but I've got so many steaks in the fridge. It's not funny. Like I've got a couple of Scotch fillets, a couple of rump, a couple of porterhouse. Like I've got enough steak for probably about a week and a half. Yeah, good old steak. Steak boy. Yeah, they've sort of made it a bit like the shorts, so it's more vertical and not horizontal. But I don't know. It's different, whatever it is. It's sort of shit when you're broadcasting. It'll show you like this, and then it'll show on like that side of the screen. a shot of you like more vertical, so like it'd be closer up and sort of yeah. It's just I don't know. It's stupid. I just don't get it. I reckon you should just pick one or the other. What's the point of having both? Especially when it makes them two different streams. It's like it's just cutting out half your audience. So there's beer one. And yeah, as I said, initially citrusy, but the more I drank it, yeah, it's leaning more sort of stone fruit. So it must be sort of more heavy on the nectaron than the Motueka. Um, I think nectaron's New Zealand. I can't remember. It's either New Zealand or American. Motueka is definitely New Zealand. So yeah, they're the two hops they've used for this one. But yeah, sort of beer. If you're getting someone into a hazy beer, it'd be a perfect way to start because it's like a pale ale. It's not too heavy on the booze. It's light body, but it's yeah, like punchy flavour. So yeah, good one that. Next. So this is the one that's the collab with West Coast Brewing out of Japan. Katakana. I'll have to look up, or if anyone has Google handy, look up what katakana means. That might even be the name of like an area or a city or something. But yeah, West Coast Brewing are out of Shibozu, Japan, or somewhere. I can't remember the name of the city, but apologies for butchering names. I love this shit, like all this sort of stuff. You got sumos, you got Hello Kitty, just all these like random sort of Japanese. Sushi. That's the most basic sushi I've ever seen. Cheers, Trav. Yeah. How good is it out there? Only shit thing today is the wind. Like it was real sunny, warm in the sun, like not many clouds. But when that wind was rolling through, it was real cold. And like, yeah, just an annoying wind, like when you're trying to hang clothes on the line and they keep fucking moving around and folding around on it themselves. And it's like, fuck off, wind. Yeah, that's another thing too. People will be writing comments and you're only seeing the ones that you're in, and it's stupid. My son said katakana is the Japanese alphabet. Oh, yeah, cool. There you go. Good thing with today is it didn't go too quick. And like obviously there's still more left of the day. So that's just like I just embrace that day or two off. Like I don't have to go back to work till Monday afternoon. So it's just like just go very slow. Just take it easy. So yeah, this one's obviously got more body to it, more of an orangey colour. That looks a bit better there. It still looks a bit washed out and that in the light, but yeah, so I'd say like medium orange. Um, probably more hazy than cloudy. So it's got sort of a thicker, um, what would you call it? Like appearance, like harder to see through sort of thing. 1 to 2 finger white head. Body still looks fairly light, but I would say medium, whereas last was like light to medium. Carbonation's fairly light. Let's go with. Oh, I better read what's on the back of this one. So this one says This hazy IPA was double dry hopped with Motueka, Peacherine, Crush, and Nelson. So you got 4 hops in this one. The last one only had 2. So that's pretty cool. Oh, I don't think I want to know about them, dude. I'm so sick of them changing the rules. I heard something about them. Is it true now that there's going to be some sort of wild card finals thing where 9th and 10th are now an option to make the finals? That probably isn't too bad, but yeah. I reckon they need to do something about they need to go back to what I used to like was when the person that was tackling was the one that was getting rewarded. Now they seem to reward as in holding the ball and stuff. It's like you tackle now and you seem to get drilled all the time. Like it's like you're not allowed to tackle anyone. It's like, well, how the fuck are you meant to get the ball back? There's just certain things it's like stupid. Yeah. No, you do get some Japanese craft beer in Australia, but it's more just at sort of specialty shops. Um, as far as macro beer goes, yeah, you got like Asahi, Sapporo. They're probably the main 2. If I was ever to recommend a Japanese macro beer, if people like sort of darker beers, Sapporo Black is really nice. It's sort of in like an industrial style can, like a big silver can, I think. And yeah, it's like a dark lager, but for a macro beer, it's really tasty. Yeah, pretty awesome. Oh yeah, cool. I love when I don't know, you're inside and you got like a tin roof and you hear it raining, or you're in a swimming pool and it's raining, just shit like that. It's cool. Like, I used to love because I grew up on the coast and I was always at the beach, even like during winter and stuff. I used to love the feeling of being in the ocean when it was like shit weather around me. But yeah, obviously it's dangerous if it's like lightning and shit. Good old Twitch. Cheers, Smokey. Welcome in, bro. So yeah, I'm just on beer 2 of 4 of Future Brewing, mate. They're one of my favourite Aussie breweries at the moment. They're out of Sydney. So this is the double dry hopped hazy IPA called Katakana. And it's like a collaboration with a Japanese brewery. There's plenty going on. So I'm sort of getting a mix of all different fruits in this one. Orange, lemon, lime, passion fruit, peach. Same sort of same sort of malt backbone, but a bit bigger. Probably more like white bread. They're just very punchy, very juicy. One thing I need to remember to do, I've got that Aldi 12 German beer pack. I need to put them in the fridge because I feel like I want to review them tomorrow. That's going to make for a big video. Yeah, you sort of got a mixture of like tropical fruit, citrus fruit, stone fruit, maybe even like a berry vibe as well. I feel like this one's going to be quite complex, quite tasty. Juzzy's getting thirsty. I definitely got to remember, Juzz, when we catch up next. I'll have to sit aside some beers for you to try. We'll have even if we like go out and do what we want to do, but then when we go back to yours or something, I'll make sure I've got some cans of some good stuff just so you can try some of these beers that I drink. A lot of really good shit out of Sydney at the moment. I'm quite jealous of how good their scene is because, in all honesty, ever since I got into craft, Melbourne has always been the city of beer in Australia, or maybe Perth. But yeah, these days Sydney's crushing it. Anyway, let's get into it. So yeah, as I said, quite complex, plenty going on with this one. So yeah, it's going to be quite pungent on the taste. Yeah. I wonder what the nearest like proper craft beer store to where you live is. Like, are you near? How far's like Mooney Ponds from you? I know there used to be a craft beer place there. Um, I just know that like up in the sort of the northwest, there's not really a whole lot of stuff. There's a lot in the north, a lot in sort of the far east. Let's get into it. Cheers, guys. Product placement. There it is. F for Fred. The one thing that used to annoy me though, with there was a bar in the Mooney Ponds area, and it did really good craft beer, had really good people, but the fuckheads loved Dan Andrews, didn't they? So they had a big mural of Dan Andrews on the side of the bar, and it's like I refuse to go there. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely you're in a fucking hub of craft beer, Evie. Your suburb is probably one of the most like profound as far as craft beer goes. I would say the main craft beer suburbs in Melbourne would be, what would you say? Probably Fitzroy and Collingwood, Richmond, Brunswick, then probably maybe, I don't know, the others are sort of more spread out. I mean, it's popular in sort of Thornbury, but it's not just Thornbury, it's sort of Thornbury, Preston, like it's sort of a collective of a few suburbs together. But yeah, Brunswick's got fucking shitloads. Yeah. I've heard Mooney Ponds, even though it's a nice suburb, there's a real rough area there where there's like a heap of government housing and a lot of drug problems and stuff. I remember watching a video of it. It's pretty bad. One thing I'm going to have to do is go to the loo. I've only just started and I'm like, man, old man bladder. Angie would be well impressed. It's like every beer just has this huge peach flavour. Like sweet peach tea. Peach. Peach. But yeah, you're getting like with this one lemon and lime, peach, nectarine. It's the only thing I'm disappointed about with this series is all the beers are just hazy beers. It's like I want them to mix it up. I absolutely love Future, but give us some options, please. Give us at least one dark beer or one bitter beer or something sour or just. I hate when they just do all hazy beers. Yeah. Cheers, Robert. Good to see you, mate. Oh, yeah? You've been into those McLeods? Yeah, cool. Yeah, see, I would have always thought Mooney Ponds was like a real good area. I have been to a craft bar. Is Mooney Ponds right where the is it near the showgrounds? Is it sort of on that other side of the showgrounds? So I remember when I've been to events at the showgrounds, there's been a few of us that have been to this nearby craft bar, and it's pretty cool. It's on like a main street that has like trams and shit, and looks like there's heaps of good ethnic food around. And I love in Melbourne how you just get these little pockets of like commercial area, and there's all these cool food joints and bars and cafes and that, and then all of a sudden it's just housing again. One day I'll get there. I'll live there somewhere, hopefully. Uh, I think I have, but I just can't really remember it. I mean, it's a beer I definitely haven't reviewed on the channel, but I reckon I've tried it back in the day. Is it like a dark lager or? Yeah, for sure. It's such an Aussie thing. Yeah, love, I'm just going the trots. We've got a guy at work. He's like an electrician. He's like a real like funny sort of dude. Anyway, he's real little. And I remember someone saying to him, "Oh, you should be a jockey." And he goes, "I am, mate." Like, so what he does on weekends is he's a jockey for the trots. Apparently, he goes all right. I'd love to see him in action, but yeah, I just always find it funny when, yeah, I'm going the trots tonight. Most people would be like, "What the fuck is the trots?" Oh yeah, fuck, I'll have to try it. See, beers like that, I normally do. If I do them on the channel, I'll do like a macro Monday. So yeah, if there's any beers like that, hit us up. Give us some recommendations. Yeah, Mooney Valley's like a pretty good race course. It's got a bit of. Is that the one where they go when the horses come out? They go under the tunnel. I think it's Mooney Valley. Yeah, did it? Yeah, Sammy's had too many of those big fruit sours, and now he's got the trots. Did you hear before, Angie? I said you'd love you'd love these two beers. They just all I get is pooch, pooch. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember when I flew into Brisbane, someone's like, "Oh, there's Eagle Farm Race School." I think I went to a brewery near Eagle Farm. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there a brewery near there? Peach. Peach. No, I reckon that's when you'd love it the most when I like whisper it. I am going to cook up a medium rare. I might go a porterhouse tonight because I think the porterhouse is the one that's like got the less days left on it. Like it's the oldest out of the lot. So I might go a porterhouse. I'll season it with salt, pepper, garlic, and chili. And then I reckon I might go a Diane sauce. Peach, 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 peach. I will. I will do that for you. Yeah, we were talking about this at work the other night. What's your favourite cut of steak? So, people in the chats, do you have a favourite cut of steak? I don't really have a preference. It depends on mood, can depend on cost. I don't know. I just because sometimes you can get like a just a basic like porterhouse or rump that tastes just as good, if not better, than like a Scotch fillet or an eye fillet, or and sometimes T-bones are fucking unreal. Like when you get that meat in close to the bone, it's like, ooh, hello. So let's go beer number 3, shall we? So yeah, as I said, I've just drank half of each one. But you know what I'm like, instead of just ending the stream after doing half of each one, I go back to them and I drink the rest. We're not pussies around here. So we have Future and Alvarado Street out of California. It's funny, as a kid, I always thought, oh, California would be so awesome to visit. I can't wait to go there. It'd be unreal. And now every time I think about America, the last state I probably want to visit is California. Even though they've got awesome beer, it just I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me. I feel like I'm more of an East Coast, Midwest, South boy. I would love to do Texas. I reckon that would be fucking amazing. But the main area I want to do is that sort of, I really want to do sort of like New York, Boston, Chicago, like those sort of 3 big cities, and then areas around it. Like, yeah, Pennsylvania, Maryland, even like parts of like New England. Yeah, just that, I don't know, just that one. I mean, it's a massive area, but like, I would choose that north east area of the US over anywhere else. And then obviously I'd love to do like, yeah, Florida would be cool. Me and Drewy would get on well. One of the first things I want to do when I catch up with Drewy is fire a gun. Cheers, TJ. Good to see you, brother. What's on for your weekend, dude? Have you been to the States? I'm trying to think. I know you've been back to Vietnam, but trying to think if you've said you've been to the States before. I'd love to go over there. It'd be so cool. Imagine the food. You'd just be like, oh, yeah. Metallica gig was unreal too, dude. I know you're a fan of them. Yeah, that's one thing that's pretty like Bon Scott from ACDC. He's buried in a Fremantle cemetery, and there's a lot of people apparently that just go there and like hang out and like chat to him and have a beer with him. Like that's cool, I reckon. I remember going to the wharf in Freo, and I was going to a football game. Like I'm obviously a Melbourne supporter, and we were playing the Eagles over in Perth, and Bon Scott's got a statue in the wharf. So I wrapped the Melbourne scarf around him, and all the locals are going, "Boo! Get that shit off him!" It's pretty cool. Get out of here, you dirty Victorian! I love how there's like a rivalry between like anyone in WA and anyone on the East Coast. It's like they just sort of like get stuck into each other. Now, where the fuck was I up to? Yeah, about here. Yeah, tomahawk steak would be epic. That's sort of like next level. Cheers, Evie. Yeah, hit the old thumbs up, peeps. Get it in ya. Yeah, one thing that's sad, like I was a massive Michael Jackson fan as a kid. Used to like emulate his dance moves, just fucking absolutely loved him. And like, yeah, Mum used to love it. Like she knew how much of a fan I was and how much he meant to me and stuff. And she, even when I was like a teenager in my 20s and stuff, we'd go to parties and she'd be like, Sam, bust out some Michael Jackson. Like it was sort of like her proud, like just seeing me doing his shit. Anyway, yeah, so when all the stuff went down about, yeah, all the kid stuff, and it was like I didn't want to hear about it. It's like I've just sort of blocked it out. It's like such a shame because it's like nostalgic for me to go back and listen to his music, and I just absolutely loved it. So I don't want to associate a bad time with, yeah, that good time as a kid. So yeah, anything to do with all those docos and all that sort of shit, I've just blocked them out. I've refused to watch any of it. I did say Maryland. Yeah. Yeah, I'm moving to Poland. I'm going to go work for the government in Poland. We're going to set up an Australian sector. Yeah, I reckon Texas would be fucking unreal. There'd be just so much eye-opening stuff, I reckon. Yeah. I've done sort of a bit of Southeast Asia, Fiji, and Tasmania. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. That's a shame though, because like, yeah, in all honesty, I'm a huge Akadaka fan, and that is my favourite song. So that's sort of the equivalent to me. Like I've obviously just seen Metallica live, and they didn't play Fade to Black, and that's like my favourite song. It's like, oh no. But with Metallica, they've got such an extensive catalogue. It's the same with ACDC, but Metallica's songs go for a long time. So you always know that if you go to a gig, there's going to be so many songs you don't get to hear, and they at least they mix it up. So I think they played Fade to Black in either Perth or Adelaide. Unfortunately, I didn't get to hear it in Melbourne. So yeah, at least they mix it up. So it's sort of like if you're one of those die-hard fans that goes to a couple of gigs, at least you get to hear different songs. So yeah, it's always it leaves you wanting more as well. Because yeah, there's a lot of songs I didn't get to hear live. It's like, well, next time they come out here, it makes me want to go again. Yeah, Steve Irwin's a fucking legend. Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like there's a lot of sort of I don't know, like wishy-washy sort of. I don't. Yeah, I've just tried to block it out, but there's a lot of people that say that a lot of it's bullshit, and it's like don't believe any of it, and it's yeah. Okay, time to pour this beer and hit the old like too if you haven't already, Pete. Oh yeah, I've actually. I take back what I said. Did I not say that I wish Future had stopped us doing all hazies? May I present to you a non-hazy beer? I forgot this one was a California IPA. It's still an IPA. I want more mixture, but at least it's not a hazy. So yeah, this one might please me. So yeah, clean and clear. Can see through it. Can see my sexy thumb. So I would say straw in colour. It's got that nice clarity. Carbonation's probably a bit more than the other two beers. I would say medium level. Not much of a head to it. Yeah, let's go with. And yeah, this is the collaboration with Alvarado Street. So hence the style, California IPA. So it's triple dry hopped, which means that after it fermented and was like settling sort of thing, they keep adding more and more hops to it, which increases like the flavor notes. It generally means you're going to get a real punchy flavor beer, and it's probably going to cost a lot to make as well. So yeah, triple dry hops, 7.2%. My apologies to Future for saying that they're all hazy beers. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's go a whiff. I'll see what it says on the back. Visitor, what's it called? Visitor permit. Visitor permit. Their California IPA has triple dry hopped with Citra, Mosaic, Crush, Nelson, and Nectaron. So it's pretty much the same hops as the last beer, but they've added another. Oh, it smells good. Mm. So you're getting some dryness, obviously. Maybe like a little touch of caramel from the base, but still like bready and biscuity. But yeah, it's more of I would say more of like a sweeter sort of aroma. And you're getting like a little touch of like, even like a slight pine feel. But yeah, getting like stone fruit again. So yeah, peach, nectarine, even some apricot, citrusy. Smells good. Let's get it into us. Cheers. Ooh, it's quite piney. It's like pine resin, slightly oily. It's not really dank. It's more of sort of a dry, summery forest sort of vibe. But yeah, stone fruit's there. It's probably more tropical than citrusy. I'm getting like I feel like there's a touch of like passion fruit and pineapple. It's nice. I mean, all three beers have been good, but yeah, I think just due to style, I like this one the most. Oh, has anyone seen in Audi? Apparently, there is a advent calendar, and it's called Gods of Metal or Gods of Rock or something like that. And you open it up, and it's got little figurines of like Freddie Mercury and James Hetfield and all these awesome like frontmen. I'm like, fuck, I need that in my life. I've got to get it. So I don't know if my local Aldi has it, but I'll go have a look. And if I can't find it, I'm going to reach out to people and see if they can get it for me. Because yeah, that's something that's right up my street. Yeah, look out for it, everyone. Look out for. I don't know how much it costs, but it just looked like a big sort of, I don't know, like a rectangular sort of thing, sort of like a box. And then you just peeled the thing back and grabbed the little figurine out. And the one that they show in the advertisement was Freddie Mercury. I'm like, fuck, that'd be awesome. Like, it's probably got like Ozzy Osbourne. Who knows who it has, but yeah, it just looked really cool. Cheers, Trilby. I was giving you a heap of stick in Simos this morning, but you didn't see half of it. I was I was ripping right in. I was stirring the old pot, but you weren't even fucking seeing the comments. I'm like, oh, this is a waste of time. At one stage, I called you a filthy Sasquatch, and then after that, I think I said something about you said something about rubbing one out or some shit, and I go, oh yeah, he's going to Tommy Tank over the sweet sounds of short and stout beer reviews. Welcome in, Trilby Phil. It was pretty funny. Simo was getting a good laugh out of it, but no one else knew what was going on. Hey, what's going on? On the random channel, I see. Are we going to have a beer at some stage this weekend or what? Plenty of peeps around. It's good. I'm doing a 4 beer review. This is one of my favourite breweries out of Sydney. They're called Future. And this is a collab with Alvarado Street. So they're out of Cali. Brady, who owns Future, used to work in the US with Alvarado Street, so he's doing a collab with his old workmates, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I've done 2.5 beers of the 4 so far, and yeah, very nice. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, see what happens. Sometimes it's like when you kick on, and that's when I'm getting out of bed. I really wanted to have a beer with like Simo and Craig and a few others this morning, but sometimes you just got to be in the mood. It's like morning, so you know if you start drinking and you have a good crack, it's gonna fuck up like the rest of your day. So yeah, I just couldn't be bothered. I ended up like I went back to sleep and then I was like hanging with my dogs in the backyard and it's starting to become like nice weather here. So any bit of sunshine, it's like fuck yeah, get out there. Yeah, for sure. It'll be unreal hanging out together over Christmas and stuff. Good thing about Christmas, dude, is I've got 2 weeks off, so I don't even care if I'm drinking at like 2 in the morning or whatever. Like we can do them whenever we want. Yeah, especially the morning ones, mate. Like the amount of times I've got on the beers in the mornings just to suit like the UK and the US folk. And it's like, it gets to lunchtime and I'm wiped, and then like I wonder why my weekend's gone so fast. It wasn't so bad when I used to work nights, so it worked out really good because I could just do that and then just sleep at night time. I mean, sleep in the afternoon, and then sort of you'd work around it. But yeah, when I go to work on Monday morning at 3 a.m., it's like, oh, I'm always in a world of hurt. So this one, have a look who the collaboration brewery is. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's like one of my favorite Aussie breweries with one of my favorite UK breweries. What I've had from Track, I've really enjoyed. So I've even got a hat from Track that Mersey Beers got me. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's it, Rob. I need it. Cheers, guys. I don't know if you can hear all the birds going off, but they're very vocal tonight. It must be that nice weather. They're like, fuck yeah, this is the life. We're out and about and it's sunny and it's not dark for another few hours. This is actually quite bitter. It's like you get this sort of like, yeah, tropical and stone fruit. And it's very dry and it rolls into like this bitterness that's unexpected. So yeah, it's quite different. It's good. Oh, really? Cool. Can you send us the link? just put the link up on here and I'll have a look once I get off. It sounds cool. Hopefully it's not too expensive. And yeah, hit the old thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. Oh, do it, man. Do it. So what I would say, don't go for a distributor one. There's a lot of shit distributor advent calendars where they're just trying to get rid of shitty old stock. If you're going to get one, pay the big bucks, go to either one of your favorite craft breweries if they have one, or one of your favorite craft bars, because you're going to get good shit. If you go through the distributors when they do our 24 days of Christmas, get on it for $100 or whatever, it's generally shit. I would say avoid that. If you're in Australia, I'd point you in the right direction. Because you're in New Zealand, I don't really know what's on offer over there. But I would say have a look at Garage Projects. Any of those breweries you've been a fan of. Even like hit them up on like Instagram or something and just say like you're looking to buy an advent calendar. Just wonder if you guys have one or know of somewhere that has one. No, well, that's a good way for you to try all their stuff. So, do they actually have one? If they have one, I want to try it. That'd be cool. Suppose I better get into this last beer, guys. I'm excited for this one. Track. Track. There we go. Cool. So, I'm going to say at a minute 58. There we go. Oh, sorry, a minute and 8. Woo. I'll leave it up there while I pour this final beer. So this one is known as Placo. I don't know what the hell Placo is. It's a collaboration with Track out of Manchester. Double dry hopped hazy double IPA, 7.8%. It says on the back, it's a very dinged up can. It's had I think it's had a postman punch the fuck out of it. This hazy dipper was double dry hopped with Citra Cryo, Nelson, and Nectaron. So it's pretty much a Citra boy. Ooh, that'd be good. Can't say I've ever had a spirits one. Yeah, I'd do that, man. I'd be all over that like I don't know, like a rash. It'd be a great way for you to try a heap of stuff from them. I wonder if they deliver it to Australia because I'd even look at it myself. There we go. That looks a bit better. No, yes, no, shit. About there, but yeah, it still doesn't look right. So it's a bright orange, but it's not dark. I would say about a half finger head. Doesn't have much of a head going on. The body actually looks light. It doesn't look the part, to be honest. I mean, in colour, it looks good, but the body looks a bit shit. Looks a bit light. So let's hope it makes up for it in aroma and flavour. Oh, it smells good. One of the best ones I had, there was a bar up in Brisbane that used to do a 12 days of Christmas, and it was all big imperial stouts. It was so fucking good. But yeah, the beers were so expensive. So it was an expensive calendar and they'd have a lot left over. So they ended up putting a stop to it. They'd be trying to get rid of them for cheap afterwards. And it would piss people off because they'd be paying full price for it. And then all these other fuckheads would get it for real cheap. It was so good though. Like some of the quality of the beers, it was like phenomenal. Placo is a fish. There you go. Is that how it's pronounced? Placo? Placo? I need to urinate. Yep. Cheers, Alex. Please be creamy and delicious. It does smell very fucking good, I must admit. It just, I don't know, like the color of it, and the haze looks really good, but just the mass, like the lack of head and the body, just it's a bit shit. But on aroma, it's like, ooh, hello, baby. On the aroma, I'm getting like lime, like some white grape, orange, lemon, peach. Yeah, bit of a mix. Maybe like some nectarine. Smells good. Let's do it. Let's hope it's as good as the hype that generally there's a bit of hype when it comes to breweries like this. So cheers. Whew. 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 Wow. How the fuck do you get that much flavour out of a hop? That is dense AF. That is insanity. Wow. This beer might not look the part, but it certainly tastes like it. Fucking hell. I feel like if you live in Sydney, you need to get your butt to Future right now and try this on tap. I think it would be absolutely phenomenal. Craig, are you there? Who else is from Sydney that's in the chat? Where's Raging Matt? Come on! Fuck, it's tasty. It's so punchy, like just so much flavour going on. Complex as fuck. It's like, how the hell do you get all those flavours just from this little green plant? That's fucking exceptional. Wow. That is good. Yeah. Craig, you there, brother? Try this beer immediately. You will not regret it. It is an absolute banger. I've got to take a photo of this and put it up on Insta. Come on. Apart from all the fucking dings. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. It's fucked up. I think the postie was so angry that he missed out on Flacco. I'm going to smash Sammy's can. I'm going to fuck it up. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna, I was gonna say something real sick then. Come on, Sammy, you're better than that. Hit the old thumbs up, peeps, if you haven't already. This beer, absolutely fucking phenomenal. To be honest, body is a bit disappointing. I expected it to be like fuller, as Angie said, like smooth and creamy. It's more sort of soft, light, pillowy. It's not what you'd expect at all as far as the body goes, but the flavour, wow. It's just like, ooh wee. You're getting like a bit of everything. It's awesome. Should I do a cuvee? I think yes. That's a good thing. We've got to get to that 1,000 at some stage. Oh, Frenchie. Yeah, that edgy as fuck was awesome. I love Future. I need to hmm, yeah, fucking oath. We're gonna hit him. As I said, we're gonna do I think we should organise a beer tuber boxing event, and we'll have stages. Someone versus someone else, and then you get to the grand champion. I think there'd be a bit of money involved with the fights, though. That would be the problem. Yeah, that'd be a good starter. I don't know who I'd start off with. I'd probably have to fight someone from like New Zealand or something just to keep it local. Imagine that though. Imagine Imagine if there was an actual fight lined up with you and Simo. Like, imagine the amount of views it would get. It would be fucking awesome. It's always Simo's fault. I need to go to the bathroom, boys and girls, because there's no doubt I'm going to go back to these beers and finish them off. So I'll be back. It's intermission time. Time for everyone to powder their noses and get another drink and empty their bladders. You know what it is. So yeah, give us about a minute 30 and I'll be back. Bye bye. Woo, woo. Cheers, Evie. Let's do it. So I might just go a little taster again of each one, and then we'll do the old cuvee. Apologies to peeps for leaving briefly. Or should I do the cuvee now? I don't know. I feel like I just want to have a little taste of each one again, just to regather my thoughts and pick out what my favourite and least favourite is. So we'll just go like a little amount. So this is the pale ale again. And this was the only one out of the four that wasn't a collab. This was known as Solara. A hazy pale ale at 5%. We've got some people walking past that seem a little angry. It's like a couple that are having a massive like stoush. Keep your shit at home, guys. We don't need it here in the neighbourhood. Yeah, I think I got a lot of stone fruit with this one. It was, I reckon it was Motueka and Nectaron. It's that delightful time where it's still light out, but it feels like it should be dark. Daylight savings, when you like you'll knock off if you worked a normal job like 9 till 5 on a Friday night, for example, and you have a barbecue. It's that time where you've just finished cooking, everyone's sort of sitting around eating, and then you still got another hour or so of daylight, and people are smashing beers, and it's good. I like it. I need to put those. I got to remember to put those German beers in the fridge, or else I'm going to completely forget about it. So tomorrow I want to do either the German beers or the Halloween sours by One Drop. They're my next two vids, I think. Um, Ideally, the 12 German beers would be good to do on a Sunday because I want to do all 12. So you sort of need that big day. And because it's a weekend where I don't go back to work till Monday afternoon, it's probably the perfect day to do it. I'll get up early, get into it at brunch. Cheers. Up gets the dog. Labrador. How the fuck are you, bro? Good boy. Hmm. It's sort of weird going back to a pale ale when you've just had like a massive double. But yeah, I appreciate the quality of a fine pale that's like easy to drink but punchy in flavour. So let's go back to the IPA, which this was the hazy with the Japanese brewery. So West Coast Brewing. Sweet. That's about right. I've done well with the pouring. I think I've sort of kept it pretty decent. So yeah, that's about the same as the last one. I don't know who these people are outside, but I wish they'd piss off. One thing I was thinking about doing too is a front porch stream when the weather starts getting better, because I'll be able to get decent internet out in the front porch because it's right near where the Wi-Fi is, sort of thing. I might do some reviews out on the front porch, just sort of chilling in the. I won't quite be in the sun, but at least it's sort of outside, doing beers outside. Are we still here, people? We've gone a bit quiet in the chat. There we go. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to scout their faces for some scars and make some new ones. I heard some commotion last night, like real. It was that stupid time, like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was right near my front gate, and I'm like, oh, I can't be fucked with this shit. I sort of got up and had a bit of a look around, but yeah, it's so annoying when you got people hanging around your house and they're loud and it's like stupid hours because you're just always on edge slightly that something's going to go like wrong. Trust me, bro. Anyone steps into my place, I'm going to beat the life out of them and then throw them out in the street. Oh, no, no. I don't remember seeing them. They must have got hit by a car. Your fingerprints are all over their throat. No. Fuck yeah, that beer's good. See, nothing against the first beer. It's good for what it is, but it's just a pale ale. It's like a pale ale is never going to excite me. It's a sort of beer. It's like, yeah, you've done really well. It's a well brewed pale ale. It's punchy for what it is, but it's like, yeah. Whereas this beer, it's like, hello, we're getting somewhere. Yes, most of the time they do. Yeah. I had a bit of an experience a couple of months ago where we could hear something like it was hanging around the gate and then sort of up against the wall and the front porch. And I honestly thought it was someone trying to break in. I'm like, here we go. So I got up and I got prepared, thinking that I was going to have to fucking go for a fight sort of thing. went out to the side of the yard where all the noise was, and it was a fucking possum. I'm like, oh my God, here I am thinking it was a person. And it was just a very, very large possum that was like fucking, yeah, just throwing a little tantrum because it couldn't get to where it wanted to go. And anyway, because it got down on the ground and it come close to me, Angus just got the thing and fucking mauled it, absolutely ripped it apart. And you should have heard the thing screaming. So yeah, that was a very awkward late night encounter because yeah, he's my dog mauling apart this possum, and like yeah, it was screaming and it's like so loud. Everyone in the neighborhood would have heard it. It was. That's what I love about Angus. Though he's just like he'd go to the death to protect me, sort of thing. He's a good boy. I used to like I used to have mates around here regularly for like sort of backyard parties and stuff. And a couple of the mates I'd like wrestle with and fuck around. And yeah, that Angus in particular, he'd think if he seen me wrestling with someone, he'd think that I'm in danger. So he'd start like he'd stand up and he'd get angry and then he'd like charge in ready to attack the person that I was wrestling with. It's like, nah, mate, it's all right. We're just fucking around. So he's like real protective. So I definitely know that, yeah, if someone come around here during the night and I was in threat, he would be a very good, like, yeah, guard dog because he's got a lot of fucking anger in him. Yeah. What are you doing, bro? Where are you? I'm on the future beers, dude. The 4 latest future beers. What is the best beer so far from the 4? Yeah, the track collab, the big one. I would say if anyone can get hold of that, do it. Do it now. Do it quickly. But yeah, I'm just going back through them now. Yeah, get the machete out. It's so cowardly though. Fight with your fists and your feet. Fuck all these knives and shit off. I can't wait to smash this steak. I should have started cooking it. Yeah, what are you doing, Steve? Where are you, bro? Are you at a bar? Are you dancing to tequila? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Diddle-a-down, diddle-a-down, diddle-a-do. Yeah. I need to remember to take a photo of the track collab. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Someone's coming along and they burst our bubble. Uh-oh, yeah, yeah. I don't even know what that song is. It's in my head, though. Yes, that's good. I like that. I'm having steak as soon as I finish this stream. And then I will possibly do another stream. Future, future, future. Do you know how I would order the my thoughts on the beers? It would be the order I've done it in reversed. So the last beer I did was my favorite. The second last beer I did was my second favorite. The second beer I did was my third favorite, and the first beer I did was the least favorite. And I mean, the first one's mainly just due to style. It's a hazy pale ale, so it's not going to excite me. And then the last beer is just phenomenal. It's a well brewed, big double IPA with a fucking legendary collaboration brewery. So, yes. Negronis on a rooftop. Yeah, boy. In Adelaide, whereabouts? Who knows where you are, bro? You could be anywhere. You could be in Hobart. I'm guessing Adelaide, though. That's what I'm going to say. Steak for dinner. Yeah, boy. Jackie, 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 Jackie. He doesn't give a shit. He's like, shut the fuck up, lad. Oh, man. Yawning like a banshee. Might be time for a cuvee, he said. Yeah, boy. Let's do it. I'm doing the mighty couve. So we'll go. Can you see my glass? There we go. I'll leave it about there and we will pour in. Oh, hello. And yes. Yes. No worries, dude. See you next time. I may be about later on, so keep a lookout if you're around. Good to see you again. Oh, shit. Oh, I know what I've done. Fuck. I kept more in this one because I wanted to do a. I completely forgot about it. No! I wanted to do a photo of this beer. I still have a little bit left, but it's not going to be the same. Oh well, I fucked up. Cheers, bro. So yeah, we have a big cuvee of all four beers ready to go, and I may chug it. It looks good. So that's all four beers. Pretty much an even amount of all four. Looks a bit better. Yeah, it's just like a mishmash of everything. Smells very like citrusy. White bread, sweet, citrusy. Should I chug it? Yes or no? Whew. So yeah, I've just got a little bit of that one. I'm sort of annoyed. I've poured more than I was meant to. So yeah, I wanted a photo of the Placo, yeah, future and track together. Now it's going to be real minimal. Yeah, cool. Get in there, bro. Have you got a current missus, or are you on the prowl, or are you gay like short straw things? Whatever selection, I don't give a fuck. But I'm pretty confident. I reckon you've said you got a girlfriend at the moment. That's awesome. Fuck, that's funny. Just do it, for fuck's sake. Just fucking do it. You won't regret it. Once you get them, you'll be like, I'm glad I made this choice. Anyway, what's everyone up to? What are we doing? Are we hanging out? What should we do? Yeah, boy. I'm tempted to chug it. I'm in the mood. I don't know why. I just look at that and think, yep, I'm going to neck that shit because I am a good boy. I just want to cook this steak. I'm keen for this steak. It's going to be awesome. Oh, yes. Ready? I don't know whether to chug it or not. I'm scared. I'm not really scared. I can chug with the best of them. Do you want to hang out, Juz? Should I do a live and we'll actually hang out, like come up on the panel? That could be a thing. Maybe we do that. The only that's the thing though. I don't really have any beers that I don't want to review. I wish I had like a six pack of VB or something. Yeah, for sure. Oh God. Yeah, we'll organise something. Anyway, I'm gonna put this away like the good boy I am. You ready for it? It's a big, strong beer, so it's gonna hurt me. Yeah. Done. Yeah, exactly. Don't get your face caught in the grill. I'll see you after my dinner for a beer, Justin. Get yourself ready. Have you actually got beers or what? What's going on? I can always do another beer review. I've got plenty of beers there to review. I just don't have many beers there to just relax with and indulge. Whoo-wee! If only we had the same beer, that would be cool. We could do like a little joint review. Yeah. Maybe I should tell you some beers to try and seek. Hmm. Hang on. Hang on there. How about I go have a look in the fridge and I'll see if there's some beers in the fridge that you might be able to get. And then we could do a little, I don't know, like a tasting or something. You might be able to get a couple that I've got. Yeah. One of my mates in the UK, he goes to beer festivals, right? Where it's all inclusive. So you pay the ticket price to get in, and then it doesn't matter what you drink, you can go hell for leather. So what he does, all the real expensive barrel aged stouts, he'll get a pour of it, and then he sneakily puts it into like a flask or a bottle, and it doesn't concern anyone because like you can get as many drinks as you want and like you're not paying for it, you've already paid your ticket. So what he does is he does that with all the big imperial stouts and makes up this super stout. So he has like a flask or like a bottle of all the stouts combined at the festival. And then once he's done at the festival, he goes home and drinks this super stout. And I'm like, that is the fucking greatest thing I've ever heard of in my life. I need to do it. So yeah, I'm just waiting for a festival where it's all inclusive and I can do the same thing. So I'm gonna take like a flask or a water bottle or something, and I'm just gonna fill it up every time and make up the biggest, dirtiest concoction. That'd be cool. Yes. So yeah, out of the four beers, number one. It was always going to be number one. Let's be honest. Collaboration with Track, one of my favourite Aussie breweries, one of my favourite English breweries. Big double IPA, awesome, awesome beer. Little bit left in the can, so I can take a photo, but I wish that I'd left more. I sort of fucked up there. Second best would have been the Cali IPA, the collaboration with Alvarado Street that he used to work for. I thought that was a really good beer. And then yeah, the other two, they're good beers, but they're just it's more about the style and what you're after. So another good solid outing by Future. Beer festivals are unreal, dude. That's when you really know that you're into craft beer, when you start going to beer festivals and getting right amongst it. But yeah, I reckon I might end it, but I'll be back. So yeah, look out for us again shortly. If you haven't hit the like button yet, feel free to do so. As in, fucking do it now. Yeah, and I'll be back. Not sure in what capacity, but let's do something. Let's hang out, my friends. Bye bye.